What's up YouTube, Team Deception here with the deck profile, but before I get started, I kind of want to thank you guys for this, for all the views and stuff that you guys have gotten me. YouTube has offered to monetize my videos. It's not a partnership thing, I guess, but it's still, money that I can get. So, I mean, it's a step forward, and I'm getting it. I guess it's a sign that I'm getting closer to partnership itself. But yeah, it says, congratulations, you can earn money from your YouTube videos. Click here to begin, which I've already done, and I've already set it up and everything. My last binder video has ads on it, which I would humbly ask that you all click. Part of the reason is because if I can start earning money from it, I can get or use some of that money to give for gas to my friend Nick. He would be able to take me to my locals and everything, and that means I could do dual videos for you guys finally. I could do deck profiles from my locals. I could do all that kind of crazy stuff. I could actually show you guys my locals, stuff like that. Leave down in the comment section below what you guys would like to see exactly. I'm probably just going to do dual videos tomorrow, but I think I'm going to the sneak preview as well, so I can probably do, I don't know, a pack opening or something there. I don't know if my friend Nick's still paying for me to enter or not. I'll have to ask him about it. So it's, it's whatever. But yeah, another thing I like to cover is Duelist Incorporated. If you haven't joined up yet, I humbly ask that you do. We are still gaining quite a bit of members, and our back to school tournament is on round 5 right now. Those of you who are in the tournament, the round is ending soon, and Shankatsu0 has told me that not many people have PM'd him. I highly recommend that you get on the ball about it, because if you don't, you could get dropped from the tournament, and I'm pretty sure that no one wants that. Another thing, I will probably start playing on Dueling Network a lot more. My friend boosted me. Yeah, I know, hate me for it or whatever. I just don't feel like playing to actually get the display picture and sleeves that I want, so it's whatever. But I do have my 200 rating now. I don't really care about wins, or not my 200 rating, my 200 reps. Sorry, I'm kind of tired. I haven't gone to bed yet. But yeah, I just wanted the 200 reps. That way I could, get my sleeves. Excuse me. But yeah, if you want to duel me on there, my name is XXFarrowTM. I doubt you can really see that because it's kind of glary, but I'll have it somewhere up in the annotation here somewhere or whatever. So yeah, if you want to ever duel me on there, just hit me up. You can hit me up on Duelist Inc. You can hit me up on here on YouTube or Facebook or even Pojo if you want. All the links are in here, so it's whatever. I think that's about everything updates wise, so I'll just put this over there. Now the main attraction of the video is the deck profile. I think I said in the past video that I was going to have Robbie feature my profile on my deck on put my deck profile on his channel to help get me subscribers, and he has yet to do it, so I figured I would just do it for you guys now. If you guys want me to in the future, I have some ideas actually regarding this. I can do a profile on my Karakuri deck, and I was thinking, I have a few ideas, of what I can do after I profile it, which can lead to a few new videos and stuff as well. If you guys have suggestions as to other things that you want me to actually do, I'll leave those down below as well. I need ideas for videos so that way I can start doing more and more for you guys. I don't know if I can do contests yet. If I can start getting money in through the monetize that I get from the videos that I start putting up, I can probably start holding contests that way for you guys. So I mean, like, that's why I suggested at the very beginning of this video to help with the monetize thing as much as you can. I can't do it myself or anything, so but I don't even know how it works yet. I'm going to be talking to Robbie about it later because he actually knows. He gets a lot of money in from it. But yeah, anyways, I guess I'll just stop blabbering and get onto this. I will actually also be showing my extra deck as well. There is one card in here that's not supposed to be in here that I've planned on, replacing. I'll get to that whenever I get there. Anyways, let's start with the monsters. 3 Keysons. Kind of your generic Grandmaster for the deck. It's a must in 3s. Because it's not limited like Grandmaster is. You can have as many of them as you want on the field. So, the heart and soul of the deck, in my opinion, 3 Kagemushas. Kagemusha is, that tuner that you absolutely have to have for this deck, otherwise it kind of falls through. Without it, I can't really use asceticism. Obviously, it makes it harder to go into Shine In and everything. So it's a really important piece to this deck. That's pretty much all it's there for, though. Up next is 3 Kagekis. It's your Bogart Knight. You have to have it. It's an excellent card for going into Leviathan Dragon, or Leviair if you play it in your deck. It's, just there. It's also a good wall if you need it. It's 2000 defender. So yeah. Up next is 2 Grandmasters. I only use 2, and it actually kind of clogs that too. I might drop it to 1. I don't know what I'll play in its place, but it's, it's whatever. There are a few times when I've drawn both of them either in opening hands or whatever, and I just couldn't do anything with them. But they're there just to have the extra special summons, and for whenever the opponent plays Dark Hole or blows up the field. So, it's whatever. I only use 2 Elders. I've seen a lot of the popular builds, and they only use 2 of this. I might take it to 3 if I drop 1 Grandmaster, just because it's an asceticism target. And it's great for making a Shuri, Barkion, or Beast. It depends on, what you're doing exactly, I guess. One Hand of the 6 Samurai, you have to kind of have it. I've been kind of thinking about putting in a Mizuho because of the asceticism. Excuse me. But yeah, I have an Iru in here, mainly because it's an asceticism target, and what I mean by that is Kageki. Whenever Kageki has, whenever you have another Sam on the field, 1700, so I can target it for asceticism and bring out Iru. Iru is an excellent card against the Gravekeeper matchup, as well as decks that rely on face-down monsters, things like Raikou and stuff like that. It's great for just popping them and just preventing them from doing shit. It's just that, one-off card that you kind of want in here. I originally ran 2 Irus, but I was finding that I would open up Dojo and wouldn't be able to do things with it. Like sometimes I would open up Grandmaster and something else, like, I don't know, Keyson. Sure, I could probably go into Barkion or whatever, but if I can't, like, if I want to go into my Shine, this is a great thing to have. It's also good for pitching and protecting your Sam from being destroyed for the rest of the turn by battle. So, it's also a Reinforced Truth target. Last monster is Pojo. It's a level 2 Earth Tuner. It's also a warrior, so it works for your Shine. It's also great for stalling. You just set it and sit behind it as long as you want until you can make your plays. It's just great to have. Spells, 3 Dojo. Kind of standard in this format, because we only have 1 signal and we only have 1 gateway. It searches out pretty much everything, and it's so easy to go off with. Like I said, sometimes I've opened, ways that I can't summon out Shine unless I had Squire, so I put the Squire in here for that. Up next, 3 Asceticisms. I can't begin to tell you how fast this deck is because of this. It's almost as bad as the days of Teledad, whenever you just played this, bring out your tuner, and just synchro out the ass. Sorry, my throat's kind of off. It's kind of snowing and shit. Another standard card that you need is 3 Uniteds. I really don't need to explain this one. Another one that's pretty self-explanatory. If you're not running this in your Sam deck, please quit the game. Pretty much the same thing with this. You absolutely need it. I'm really sad that it's at 1 though, but I guess it had to be done. 1 Rhoda. It's just there to grab your Keysons or something else that you may need. It's actually great for grabbing Squire from your deck and protecting one of your monsters. Staple, Staple, and Staple. These are the only 3 staple spells. I have been contemplating putting in a Book of Moon, but I don't know what I would take out. So, okay, traps. 2 reinforced truths. It's actually beginning to clog for me. I don't know. I might try it at ebb 1, but it's great for just stalling or putting out a free monster. It's great for bringing out Pojo when you need it. If you don't have it in your hand or couldn't set it from your hand. So it's great for bringing out just any tuner that you really want. It brings out squires, so if you have a level 4 and you can't go into a level 3 with Kagemusha, it's there. 2 of these, this is pretty mandatory, this format. People are siding or maining Starlight Roads. Everywhere you see MSTs, you see Dark Hole, you see all that kind of stuff. Normally I tend to get at least Barkion or Beast out, as well as Shine, so I need other ways of protecting them. That way I don't waste, my Shine's effect or whatever trying to protect everything on my field, and these help with that. It also protects me from the warnings and stuff as long as I have one on the field already. These are supposed to be warnings. I will be getting warnings sometime between next week and maybe the next month. It depends on how stubborn people are going to be with me. There's a lot of things that I need right now. Warnings will be taking top priority come Tuesday. So, but yeah, keep in mind those are supposed to be warnings, but they are great replacements for warning until I can get them. 1 Judgment, pretty mandatory, and Mirror Force is my last trap. Part of me just likes this more than Torrential because it doesn't blow up my monsters and it helps me protect my Shine and stuff. As much as Barkion, Beast, and Shine can protect themselves from spells and traps, they can't protect themselves, all the time from monster attacks. This is great for stopping that. Let's get to the extra deck. I'm not entirely solid on my side deck, so I'm not going to bother showing it to you yet. I need to kind of work on it. I have never, built this type of Sam deck before, so I kind of don't know exactly what I'm siding or whatever, so yeah. Anyways, 2 Stardusts. I don't really have many other good synchros. I don't have things like Orient Dragon and Librarian and stuff like that, so I have to kind of make do. So I have 2 Stardusts in here instead of just 1. If I had Librarian, I'd probably play it over one of my Stardusts. Next up is 2 Scrap Dragons. Again, I'm short on good synchros, so I kept in my second Scrap Dragon. I was thinking about replacing it, like one of the Scrap Dragons, with Decisive Armor, because I find myself being able to go into it quite a lot, and it's great against the Asian matchup, as well as, anything light related. So yeah. Next up is pretty much your MVP for the deck, your Cheyenne. It's pretty too, it's an ulti. Thank you, JT. Team Impact JT, he upgraded my Ultra for the ulti, so thanks to him for that. But yeah, it's kind of your MVP. I really don't need to explain it. If you've never played Sams before, then you've never played Yu-Gi-Oh! And either that or you're just really good at this game. It's whatever. The Cherry Beast, you guys have known I've had this for a while, so but it's an excellent card, this format. It stops the Heavy Storm, the MSTs, all that stuff. It's great. Stop Monster Reborn plays, stop their Pot of Diwalis and stuff like that. It's great right now. It's one of the best synchros of the format, if you ask me. Not as useful as Beast, but Barkion. Barkion is just great for stopping those random dimensional prisms and stuff from affecting your already, vulnerable Cheyenne, because you might have used its effect earlier in your turn or whatever. It's just great for having the ability to negate traps, even though the majority of traps that are being used right now are just 2 Mind Crush, Dash Shoot, and warnings and solve them. That's about it, but I mean, it's still good to have. It's a 2500 beat stick, level 6. You can't go wrong with it. 1 Catastor, it's kind of a staple right now. So is Black Rose Dragon. And of course, Brionac. This is actually very good, this format. People don't seem to realize that for some reason, but whatever. Colossal Fighter, this is an amazing card. Unless they can drop Caius on you, this thing is really hard to get rid of. Outside of the obvious, which is the staple warnings and stuff. But I mean, it's really hard. I mean, it's great to just set in defense, lower your attack, bring it back, just back and forth. The thing that really hurts it is max C. If they just keep attacking it and then they chain their max C to you activating his effect, it's a real kick in the teeth. But it is great for keeping a defense up. It's just great for... I usually use it late game, and it's also great because I use warriors. I mean, if they destroyed my Cheyenne, I can just bring it back through this. I mean, it's really great. I know a lot of people are going to probably hate on me for this, but Mistworm is really, really good this format. I can't begin to tell you how great this card really is. Trishula may be able to remove cards from play permanently, but I mean, this can return Exceeds, it can return Synchros, it can return back row, it can return face downs, it can return all kinds of happy shit. This thing is really good right now. The only reason why I would prefer Trishula is for two reasons. One, it's a dragon, so if you're using Debris Dragon, you can, you know, and the other reason is it's got 200 more attack points. That's pretty much it. Two Utopias, this is essentially mandatory in every deck right now, except for things that use Tour Guide and Leviers, the mandatory in 2s, but this deck runs a lot of level 4 special summon power, so I use 2. And lastly is Leviathan Dragon himself. I picked one of these off of my friend Nick, the one that's going to be taking me to Arkham tomorrow. It's great because I sometimes find myself having extra level 3s on the field, and I can just overlay them for this and get a free 2500 beat stick. Kind of the same thing as doing with Cheyenne, just, you know, can eventually become a 3000 beat stick for whatever reason. So yeah, that's the deck. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys would change, stuff like that. If you want to see the Karakuri deck, like this, favorite it, share it, whatever. So yeah. I guess I've kind of gone on too long and I might have pushed this video too far. Excuse me. So yeah. Thanks for all the views on my videos. Thanks for helping me get this whole monetized thing. And for those of you who click the ads and stuff to help me get money, thanks a lot, bros. That's, you know, it's really helpful. I will try to get a contest if I can start getting money in. I'll try and do something nice, you know, something like that. But yeah, anyways, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff before this video gets way too long. I know how people hate long videos, so yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace, guys.